What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Strange Antiquities. In the last episode, we started the game, and we completed our first day on the job. I haven't checked this yet, which is fun. Jupiter, Devourer of Souls. Jupiter is the Thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's Thaumaturge. Jupiter found Strange Antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known amongst the town's residents. Very nice. There's other people there, but we'll do that if we need to. All right, let's end our day. Let's go to our next day. End of day 1. Ooh, a lot of days. 10, 15, 17 days, huh? The black mare thundered through this icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Okay. Hello. Ooh, okay, I just put my mouse on it. What the hell is this? An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Okay, so this is in Strange Horticulture, the previous game. I forgot about this. Every day, we would get some sort of clue for something that we could find somewhere in the world. So let's try to do that first. I see a tail, too. That's fun. All right, so an escaped prisoner ran northwest. So we're trying to look for a prison. The old jail. That's probably the right one. Yeah, so let's find 10. So the old jail is here. Ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Northwest would be here, right? This is not a weird... I have to assume that we're going standard north is up here. Let's see. Aha! I got the achievement, solve your first clue card. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggle flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Look at that cursed motherfucking thing. Oh my god. So even more than the plants, we're gonna get some really cursed shit out here. Oh, I love it. I could see the outside here. Okay. Anything else I could do? Thaumic fields, don't have much to do there. And then this is our... So this is the owner of the store. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Maybe I should just try to see if there's anything else I could do about that. So... Greywick Farm. Yeah, there's nothing that gives... I can't tell if next door is going to be here or like here or here even. I think I'll just have to let that one fly for now. All right, let's try to take our first customer of the day. Verona Green. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the Thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him, and next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Ahaha, we got a new book. Okay. Hermetic Symbology by Quentin Holmes. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines, represented by the following symbols: Selenic, Dradic, Diurnic, Noctic, Mentic, Wixic, of the day, of the night, of the mind, of the body, of the moon, of the earth. Imbuements. Okay, so these are all the things that we can label things as, which is interesting. Calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis, poison, truth, strength, protection. I keep seeing all of this symbol, so we're being protected by all this stuff. Foresight, fear, deception, fortune, hypnosis, insanity, weakness, wisdom. Elements: earth, air, fire, water, light, dark. Materials: ashes, oil, soap, verdigris? What the hell? Urine? Urine? What? Oh, come on. Urine? Mundane elements: antimony, arsenic, bismuth, platinum, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, zinc, copper, gold, iron, silver, quicksilver, lead, tin. Wow, okay, there's a lot. Okay, so it's really just we're going to have to put symbols to anything that they have on them. So it gives you a sensation of power. I wonder, should we label anything that we already know? So we have power, right? So what does power mean for us here? Oh, there isn't a power. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe we should try to check on some of these symbols, though. Right? Anything. So this is protection. I keep seeing that everywhere. Maybe we should go through and see any of our... anything that has a symbol that we might have to identify. Like, that's a protection. And then, how about this guy? How about the box thing? That's a Thalmic discipline. Witch sign. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's try a first person. Tess Sherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Okay, let's check the book. Horned shackle. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They could be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An example of an elaborate horned shackle. Okay, so we're looking for some sort of totem with horns that are smoothed out. Okay, I think I know which one. It's probably this. I thought at first it was bone, but it's in fact clay painted to look like bone. A dark blue-green gemstone. Hard and somewhat rough. Cool and smooth. Nothing to remark. It fills me with a sense of foreboding. Okay, so this may be it, but let's see. Is there anything else? Maybe this? Bronze. Okay, no. Light-colored wood. How about any of these things? These are all wood also, probably. Horned shackle, huh? This is also bronze. Does that look like the thing in the book? Hold on. Let's put this down here for a second. So we'll pull all of our needs. So this is pretty elaborate. Are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. That feels like the right one, as long as we have everything we we're supposed to have at this point. I'm worried about having things stuck in the wine cellar, right? Maybe I try one more time to see if I can explore some wine cellar. I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant. Wine merchant. Wine merchant. But we don't know which one the wine merchant is. Yeah, I don't think I have the information for it, unfortunately. Alright, you're going over here. Okay, so we're looking for horns. None of this is horns enough. This doesn't have anything that looks like it's what we're looking for. This is bronze. These are cursed. This is bone. But this doesn't really look like what we're trying to use here. I think it's this. I think this is our horn shackle. Now, the thing is, this does fill you with a sense of foreboding, so it has a little bit of an evil sense to it. But I think that this might be it. Let's try it. Ooh, it's not. Okay, so let's remove this label. Come over here. You are evil, so let's put you over here. What else do I know about... Horn shackle. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems. Somewhat painful. Maybe it's something to do with the symbol. Oh, sorry. So change. Can I... Is there a change thing? Calm confusion. I feel like it would maybe hint to that a little bit more. Why do I feel like I don't have it? I definitely do. Pointy, textured. Let me look at this picture one more time. Yeah, it's with the, like, horns that are, like, almost discolored. Or, like, that looks so much like what the picture is. Maybe I do have to try to explore. Let's see. Can I... Let's try one more. Let's try to check the storage. Oh, okay, here we go. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. Okay. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Yeah, I can't let it go. Can't let this bar go any later than where it is right now. Crazy. I don't know what to do here. I'm actually surprised that the game is kind of like stumping me this early. Oh, wait, hold on. Hard and ridged. No, that's not gonna do it. Is there a distinctive feature of this? There's like an eye here. It's a bunch of like swirls. Demons. I'm trying to see like if I could relate it to something else that has a common trait. I think it's the horns though. That's the thing. It's literally called the horned shackle. Oh, wait. I guess it could be something more on the cursed side. Let's see. Quite unpleasant to the touch. That's definitely not it. It said it was going to be smooth to the touch, didn't it? Horns are rubbed between one... In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. Does that mean I'm giving it to them not worn smooth? Yeah, it just feels like, I don't know what it wants. Interesting. Wow, I really wasn't expecting to be this stumped right now. And I'm just trying to think about if there's anything that I'm missing. This is the only other thing I could think of. But this is so different. Right, this is so much not that's what it was. And that definitely was I definitely tried that. I don't want to try it again, but stored a couple items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Could be this. Let's see. Should not have come here. Damn it, more bad juju. Light colored wood. Polished. A warm, loving emotion. Could be that, I guess. It has like the... It has the horns. It just feels weird to be most of the other things. Maybe it is this? Hold on. I guess it doesn't It doesn't reference what material this is made of, so that makes things a little tougher. Maybe it's this one because it'll be rubbed smooth over the years, right? Strong sense of being watched. I could see it maybe being this one. This is a protection one, though. So that's not... This is not going to do it. I'm thinking maybe it's this. No. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm like actually confused. Like, what am I missing? I guess we should try this just also? Nope. This is really bad. What the hell? A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Roll. Click a segment of the seal and bank dice to break it. Bank. Okay, roll. Uh-oh. Break the seal before it breaks your mind. Uh-oh, that's not good. Stars can be any... Oh, stars can be any matching symbol. Goodness, what the hell? Win the dice game. Sanity restored. Continue. Okay, we're starting over from this day. I feel paralyzed. No job, no friends, no partner. Hoarder Hornshackle might be the answer. Is there anything I haven't taken into consideration yet? I'm not missing anything, right? Nothing in there really looks like it would be a horn shackle. This thing is going to be the death of me. I could see this doing it, but it's so weird. It's so not the vibe of what the other thing is. It's got to be this. It looks so much like what it is. I'm just worried that it's this wine cellar thing. The Boatyard, Greywick Farm. Jacob's Folly, Undermere Church. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. I was clicking on this as Strange Horticulture, but I'm not in Strange Horticulture. I'm in Strange Antiquities. Oh, that's really dumb. Okay, so that means I have to go here. The proprietor, Miss Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Fucking hell. All right, let's see. Can I... Let's stage some of this stuff here for a second. I don't know if any of this is actually the right thing, but let's see. Gold, stone, warm. Okay, maybe not that one. Unfortunately, I don't think any of these are going to be it either. Maybe I move this to my pendant section. Okay. Well, that was stupid. I'm glad I fixed my mistake there. Do I just have to start analyzing some symbols? Maybe I just have to do that. Foresight. Oh, you know what? It does actually have an eye on it, right? It does have an eye. Foresight. So maybe we should try to find something with an eye on it. Horned God. Oh. Spirituality. So it's a horned god with foresight. Well, we tried a lot of this stuff. It sounds like echolocation. That's fun. I'm like flabbergasted that it's not this. That's definitely not anything I have here yet. How about this guy? That has the horns, but it doesn't have the idea. I apologize deeply for the insane lack of ability for me to do this. It's cool. Gold. Just take a look at everything, I guess. Clay. Pointy, textured. Wood. Oh, shit. This part feels smooth. It's roughed and pitted. But that part feels smooth. It's gonna be that. Yeah, fuck. That's annoying. Okay. Item has horns. Close inspect reveals that the horns have been worn smooth. Alright, I just wasn't, I wasn't detailed enough. A vestiger. Alright, that took a shit ton of time. Alright, well, I've made up my mistakes. I have to be more careful, is basically the idea. Let's keep going, though. David Schaefer, our mailman. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Okay. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours. For the right price, of course. Your kind regards, John Royston. Okay, come to the farm. Greywick Farm. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. What? Come to the farm. Is there another farm? Oh, Royston Farm. There's doubles of things. That makes things a little bit frustrating. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Alright, we got a crow. Put that there so I can hang you here. And now this can be sentenced to over here. All right, let's hit it. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone at the edge of town on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Okay, let's try to not have as much trouble as the horn shackle gave us. I think the thing is, like, that horn shackle in the picture actually threw me off. Because if it was just about the smooth thing, I would just have gone through everything. But that looks so different. Ooh, I don't even have a moon heart. Oh, okay, so I don't know what that is. But maybe I have to go find something with the symbol for the moon. Okay, so planetary metal. So it should be made of silver, maybe? And what is she trying to achieve? Comfort. Calm, maybe? Protection, even, maybe? Okay, but it should be made of silver, maybe, is the idea. So let's see, can I index off of a silver item? Oh, Moon Heart, Selenic Totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with the sentiment of or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes, okay, so moon, associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okay. So carved totems, love and joy, held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes, Selenic and Noctic disciplines, and that means Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Oi! Selenic, Noctic. Okay. All right, so let's see. What do we got? Let's look around. Nothing to remark. Maybe not. Crescent shaped. Nothing to remark. That's just stone. Cool and smooth. You don't like how it makes you feel. Okay, so maybe not that one. I feel like it might have to be silver, but I don't want to take that for granted. Oh, okay. Hey, wait. Rough and gnarled. It could maybe be that. Let's see. So this literally has a tree in the picture. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts. They're carved, though. That's not really carved. They feature crescent shapes. The form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Wood, bronze. That's like the devil symbol, isn't it? This is cursed. There's no way that's it. But I'm I can't rule anything out, really. So maybe I just have to take a better look at everything. I'm excited to get into like weighing things and going crazier with that. I mean, I don't want to overthink it, but I'm thinking maybe it is the tree, right? Let's try the tree. Nope. Okay, so tree is not it. So it's going to be a little bit deeper than that. Has a crescent shape. Selenic or Noctic disciplines has some form of connection with the moon or the night. So Selenic is the circle with this triangle thing. Noctic is this thing with the diamond looking shape. Heat. Nothing to remark. It could be this. What is this? What is this symbol? Okay, so this has a crescent shape in it. Oop, wrong book. The form itself will have a connection to the moon or to the night. We could certainly try it. Nope. Damn, bro, this is really hard. I don't know why this is so hard. Am I just... Oh, it's this one for sure. Because it has the crescent shape. You feel warm. It's this one. And it has a connection to night because it's an owl. Okay. Owl associated with the night bears a concealed crescent shape. Using the closer expect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Yep, Selenic totem. Okay. All right, I'm starting to get it. The second I saw the owl again, I was like, oh, that's definitely it. Okay, not doing really hot at all, but I promise you it'll get better. Daisy Winters. A friend of mine, or former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her so to find that she will teach her? Oh my god. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson to make sure it never happens again? Ooh, I need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. So yeah, Strange Horticulture had the same thing where we could choose one thing or the other to give someone, and that would affect things outside. Binding Seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials, representing the mentic and wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. And I think I know which one this is. The winding path, the mind, is described as a spiral encompassing the body. It's probably this. So that's... If this is the binding seed... Right? What's the other one? The Zia? And this is probably like the more evil option. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zias are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. Ooh, interesting. So made of anything except wood or clay. And they're worn as probably some sort of pendant. About the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zias are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings on their surface. So we're looking for something that sounds are muffled in its presence. Wood. Okay, no. Could be. It would be tough to, I think, identify that one, and also, I don't know if I would want to give that to her. I want to go the good path first, so let's do the Binding Seed, which I was very confident in. The item is made of two materials, wood and stone. It features a spiral surrounding a seed. Very good. One more, maybe? Emmett Burrows. They found a man just now in the house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't want to wait around for another sign. I'll be taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Okay. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard amongst by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a Libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as well as the old Thaumaturges knew well, so I'm looking for something with a wisdom symbolism. Okay, so wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Okay, I know which one that one is. Where is it? It's probably this guy. So let's do a... I keep doing it. Libya. Excellent. Book content discovered. Thank you, friend. Goodbye. All right. We did make it. We clawed our way through, but we did make it to the end of the day. Thank you for sitting with me on that one, because that was brutal. I'm going to actually end the day here. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. This is going to matter once I have a few more of these, I think. Let's see. Is that like a key? What is that? Oh, it's just a map, I think, or something. Okay, we'll check that out on the next episode. But until then, we'll have to call it here. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for being patient with me in the more ridiculous parts of deduction. I think I just have to kind of settle into what the game is actually asking me to do. But we'll get into that rhythm very soon. We have a lot of days left to go inside of it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like if you like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.